meant to me. It's community connection for all the world to see. Sharing pints and laughter beneath the starry sky, with the best damn brews that money can't buy.
Hey up, how you doing? Welcome all, welcome back. So which 70 litre all-in-one brewing system have I upgraded to? Yeah, I went for the 70 litre Angel Homebrew Brew Devil. And we're going to have an unboxing without the box, because nobody wants to see the box and nobody wants to see bubble wrap and me taking things out of boxes. But we're just going to have a quick look round it, see what parts you get with it, and then I'm going to give it a wash and put it all together and I'll show you around it. Why did I go for this one? So, price, great value. When I show you what you get with this, I'll tell you how much it is after I've shown you what we get. So obviously you get the main unit, which I haven't touched yet. Took it out of the box. This one comes with a metal lid. You get a mash paddle to go with my other mash paddles. They're multiplying. So you've obviously got your malt pipe. Oh, it's big. It's big. Lovely and shiny. Look at that. Could be my thumbnail. Yeah, lovely condition. Got 3 different settings for pulling. Obviously it's going to be heavy. You might need a winch with one of these if you're being a big brew. But yeah, you've got 3 settings to pull it up. You've obviously got your bottom plate. Goes in the bottom of that, face down, sits in the lip. And the top one has got 2 little, you can grab it with to pull it off the top. Telescopic mash pipe center anti something. So it's just just screws on the bottom. Yeah, just goes through there. Goes down into your mash pipe, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. I thought there might be a bit of a rim round there. It's not sharp. I thought they might, you see, if I'm no designer, am I? To be fair, I'm no designer. But I guess if I was doing it, I'd have put some sort of silicone around there and then made that so it fits. I mean, it fits lovely, but I don't know. Anyway, minor adjustments. You get a bazooka that goes on the tap. I've had some trouble with bazookas. I'm going to put it on and see how we go. But I've never had much joy with these. They always get clogged and then the pump doesn't work. And yeah, there's a bit of pipe in there. I guess that's a spare bit of piping. The pump's underneath, so I can't see. It must be connected. It doesn't say in the instructions to connect it. And then I guess that, it says put the black bung in the top of the malt pipe to stop malt going down. Or black screw, that must be that. Can't find anything black. Look at the size of this chiller. I mean, I know it's not thick, but look at the size of that. That is a thing of beauty, that is. I love it. Fantastic. It's got the correct fittings already on it. And they even supply you with the connections. You get your handle for your malt pipe. I know in the olden days people had trouble with these, didn't they? But they put hooks on the end, so that's all good. Now you'll see these in situ when I show you. That's the recirculation, so it goes from the pump inside and sits on the bottom, and it's an anti-scorch. I don't know which way around you have it. It showed it that way, I think, in the instructions, but it's hard to see. Anyway, you'll see that in situ. Just showing you what we get. You get the recirculation for the top. They're all cam lock fittings, so nice and easy to take on and off. I might pop a bit of silicone pipe on that and have it drop in so it sits on top of that top plate. So there's no loads of splashing about. It didn't come with any that I can find, so we might do that. There again, we have a recirculation pipe. Quite looking forward to having a recirculation pipe. On mine at the minute, I've got to manually do that, and when it's chilling down, infection, this is going to be in the wort 15 minutes or 10 minutes before the end. It's going to have sanitised, that stuff running through it. This bit that's in the wort is going to be sanitised. So as it's chilling down, it's all going to be sanitised by heat. yeah, so looking forward to having that. I'm looking forward to having that. And I thought, it's down. Yeah, I think we're good. There, look. Yeah, I like it. Coming on to a bit of a bugbear of mine I found already. Now, this is the newer version. This is the Wi-Fi. It's that one. Oh, hang on. You can see the bottom. With the controller, that just goes on there. And that just plugs in with a waterproof connector down there, which is nice. So this connects to your Wi-Fi, clips on the back, connects to an app, which we'll talk about at some other point. I'm not into that at the minute even. I've been on a weekend of nights, and this came while I was on a weekend of nights. I had half an hour before I went to work on Saturday night. I had to get it out of the box and have a look because I was too excited. So yeah, I'm just going to insert this bit because I thought this was worth a bit of a closer look, because that is on a hinge, which is really good. So that just hooks on there like that, but you can hinge it up and down, which look at that. I mean, I reckon that's a great idea, that. Yeah, I like it. Nice touch. Nice touch. You get a hop spider. I'm not sure about these that go. I've got a square one. Just gives a bit more space. I feel they sometimes clog up at the bottom. Anyway, I'm with the Whirlpool arm, I'm probably not going to bother with that anyway. I don't know. Coming to a little bit of a bugbear I've got. Sight glass. Now, it seems decent quality. It's already connected. It's screwed in to there, look. So I could blank it because, see, this just screws in. It's got a gasket there, not on the inside. It's already pre-drilled, tap done. You can stick your bazooka on the end of there. Well, I don't know how that'll go. The only trouble is with this, and I know you can unscrew the top and get a brush down it. Get it up. Yeah, lovely job. And it has got the pre numbers on it, which is good in litres because it's a UK one, which is good, but I reckon that's going to get manky. And if you clean your machine by filling it up and putting your cleaner of choice in, that will fill up and that will sit there with cleaner in it and it will clean it nicely. But the problem with that is you use a lot of cleaner. So I just put a bit in mine, enough to cover the pump because it recirculates. That goes on the end of there like that and sits, and then it spins like that. And you've probably seen it on some of my other videos. Look back if you haven't when I've done the cleaning. And it spins round, covering all the area, and then it just runs down. If you just leave it at 50, 60 degrees with the cleaner in, it's coating it all the time and cleaning it. That bottom where the element is gets a nice clean. So that pipe, so this sight glass is not going to get filled. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. And I would have left it out, but this is a proper bit of a bugbear of mine, which I didn't realise when I was getting it. There is no increment stamped on the inside of the machine. Now, I know it's hard to see on a bigger machine, especially if you've got your malt pipe in. So if you're doing one batch on these, say, you can see inside down the side of the malt pipe, can't you? Because it's sort of nearly at the top. And I'm sure the older ones did have. But it hasn't, so I've got to put that on. I have no choice. That's got to be used. And we will just see and keep an eye on how that goes. I'm like mank. Ugh. Anyway, it is what it is. I've seen on the older ones that at the bottom there was like a U-shaped bazooka. I can't find one. And if it was going to be anywhere, it'd be in there, wouldn't it? That's where it would be. So I guess they don't supply that anymore. Do you not need it? How do you stop the crud going in the pump? Don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Instructions are a bit, I mean, they're all right. They're really good for the controller. It does show you, it shows you all your bits, look. It shows you how to put your malt pipe together. Then shows you how to use the controller. Quite a few pages on how to use the controller. You can set the boil point as well, but my boil point changes day on day, doesn't it? Because it depends what the weather's like. Shows you how to use your locks to get your accessories on and off, whirlpool. Shows you, that's the pipe, look. It's your recirculation anti-scorch pipe, they call it, I think. And how to put your bazooka filter on. It's even got an electric wiring diagram, which is good. It's got your specs. So I'm going to put it together. I'm going to give it a good clean out. I'm going to pop some water. I'm going to clean it. I'm just going to clean it with some fairy liquid and some warm water. Then I'm going to rinse it all out. Then I'm going to put some water in it. Probably put it up to 100 degrees. And then I'm going to run it through everything. Put these on my chiller. It's easy enough, isn't it? It's easy enough. Right. I will come back at some point when I get a chance to clean this out and put it together. I don't know whether that's going to be today or tomorrow. You'll not know because I might put the same t-shirt onto it all for continuity. I don't know. Anyway, yes, here we go. I'm excited. I think the first brew day is maybe going to have to be a single batch in case something goes wrong. And then I can, at least I can put it in my Clandestine. Look at the difference. Craziness. Or my Robo Brew. If I do, trouble is if I do a double batch and something goes wrong, I've got to tip half into that and half into that, and I can't. I'm just going to do a single batch, I think, at the minute, just for safety reasons. I'm going to have a look at the app. I don't know whether it tells you where the app is. I thought. I know I haven't looked properly. I don't know whether there's you would expect there to be a QR code in here, wouldn't you, that you hit and it takes you to the app, because I'm going to use the app. We'll have a look, we'll put it together and we'll be back at some point. Right, here we go. The mash pipe is together, top and bottom. That top one just comes off, it just pulls up. The bottom one's bolted on, handles in there, look. We didn't ought to be. Controller's on. The sight glass and tap is on. Hey, it's just easy. It's just easy. Popped a bit of pipe on. Shiny, shiny. There you go, that's what I mean. It says full, but there's no increments anywhere else in there. I'd like to see that, to be honest. I've put some pipes, look, ready to connect on the chiller. We're ready for a clean, and we're ready for a test. So that's it. We've cleaned her up with a bit of fairy and warm water. We've tested the pump. We've tested the element. We've rinsed her out. We've run a bit of a hot cycle through her like it says to do. I'm 2 days after because I was one thing missing. So I inquired via email because I was looking for the pump inlet filter to stop the pump getting clogged up. It's like I've got a picture, here you go. There it is. So I was looking for that and I couldn't find it. I think it's quite small. I was going, oh God, where's that gone? And then I looked at the instructions and it wasn't on there. But there was a big round thing that I didn't have. So about 7 o'clock at night, I sent an email to Angel Homebrew, expecting it to be picked up the next day. Within about 10-15 minutes, I got an email back from Paul, who said, yeah, I will check it in the morning. I'll have a look in the morning. Got an email first thing in the morning going, we've had a product change. You don't get that bit anymore. You should have a big round, full-sized false hinge bottom to protect the pump now. I didn't have it. So I said didn't have it. And he sent it out. It came When did I do that? Day before yesterday, was it? Might have even come the next day. Either came the next day or the day after anyway. So, yeah, we've been waiting for that. So that's it. That protects the pump, goes in the bottom. I think I've got a picture of that as well. Hinges up. I like it. There she's in place. So that's it. We are ready to brew. Connecting it to the Wi-Fi was a doddle once I figured that, because I'm a muppet, I really am. I was going, I can't connect this to the Wi-Fi. What's going on? It found the machine, and then I copied and pasted the password and put it in, and it wouldn't. No, I didn't copy and paste the password, did I? I copied and pasted the name of the router. Ugh. I was going, I don't know why this is so hard, and it isn't. So I copied and pasted the password. Bing, turn the machine on. Your Wi-Fi thing flashes. You open the app. You look at the app and it's already found the device straight away. You click on it. You put your password in for your Wi-Fi and it just goes, bing, found. Done, paired. That's all you have to do. And we're looking at the control panel and the app. I might do that in a separate video when I've got used to it a bit, because, yeah, it might need a bit of looking at. I don't know, it might be easy on the app. I've only just done that. I've got a couple of beers to keg, so I need to get my finger out. So, yeah, but at the minute, blooming heck, I'm impressed. You get a lot for your money. Talking about money, what was it? I reckon it was, so from Angel Home Brew, with delivery, it was about 540 quid. In February 2026, if you're watching this in the future, then obviously that's not relevant. But you get some stuff. You get hop spiders, don't you? You get false bottom, you get your screens, you get a paddle, you know, you get that chiller. To be fair, I don't think that's out the way. It comes with a jacket that comes off and your sight glass. I don't think that's out of the way, I've got to be honest. Let's see how she performs. My Class D was not expensive, and 5-6 years in, it's still piling along. I've only had one problem with that, and that was the pump. I did a video on that, and you can clean, it's an impeller, so you can take magnetic impeller, take it out, just clean it up a bit, you get a bit and pop it back in. I would have chucked that away if I hadn't investigated that a bit further, so yeah. I can't see that why this won't perform just as well. I've got the added bonus of Wi-Fi connectivity with the app, which is going to be absolutely fantastic for me. And I'm hoping to get some brews on very, very soon. Yeah, so watch out for the channel, because although I'll be doing single batch, I said dinner, single batch for a start, because if it goes wrong, I can then put it into one of my single systems, 35 litre systems. Yeah, so maybe. Or will I risk it for a chocolate biscuit? I don't know. I might do. Anyway, bit of an unboxing without the box and bubble wrap. I'm really excited to use this. I'm very excited indeed. Follow along to see how the brews come out. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.
But it's more than that to me. It's community connection for all the world to see. Sharing pints and laughter beneath the starry sky, with the best damn brews that money can't buy.